What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Alluring Illuminance. My name is Daryl, and here, I'm still not entirely sure what I do here, but I'm living in the moment, and we're just going to see what happens. Thank you all so very much for tuning into today's video. Without further ado, let's get it started. Now, I just want to start today's video off, first of all, by saying thank you, sis, for bringing me up to this beautiful place. I'm going to show y'all where I am, but I'm not going to tell y'all where I am. Some of y'all want to say what's up? Gang, gang. I'm not going to tell y'all where I am, but I will show you where I am. Somewhere I like being. Not necessarily a specific place, but I mean, just the scenery. It's a beautiful place. Out in nature. You know, very, very peaceful, calming, and very healing. Now, I wanted to start today's video off by saying that life is beautiful. Life is imperfectly perfect. There are many things that goes on in life that will bring you down, but there are also many things in life that will lift you up. You can choose to focus on whatever it is that you choose to focus on. You know, you could choose to focus on those things that bring you down. You'll experience more things that bring you down if that's all you're paying attention to, giving your energy to. Or you could pay attention to the things that lift you up in life, the things that, you know, bring you happiness, bring you joy. Just continue to give your energy to that, you know, and you'll experience a lot more. Now, that's not to say that you won't experience things that'll bring you down, but if you continue to show gratitude, show happiness, and be appreciative for those things that are bringing you down temporarily, knowing that it's going to build you up to be a stronger person in the end, you're going to be a stronger person in the end, enjoying more happy times. And it's a constant thing, you know. It's never going to stop. It's always going to be in motion. Life is all about balance, you know. If you're going through a tough time, you can always rest assured knowing that you're going to experience some happy times too. And if you're going through a happy time, you know, live in the moment. Don't think about it, but in the back of your head, keep in mind, nothing lasts forever. You're going to experience another downtime, but sooner than you know it, you're going to be right back up enjoying life again. I want to let you all know in today's video, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. The person you think is perfect is not perfect. Everybody goes through different things. Everybody has to learn different lessons in life. We all have to travel our own paths and learn from our own journeys. You know, nobody can truly understand what somebody else is going through, and you can't really expect someone to know what you feel they should know. At the end of the day, everyone's out here, you know, just trying their best to do what they can with what they know. So that just goes to say, you know, try your best not to criticize everybody, because at the end of the day, most everyone is trying their best. And I say most everyone because there are some people who are perfectly content with staying where they are. I'm just going to switch the view a little bit. I did not almost trip. Y'all ignore that. Kadari, don't you laugh at me. You didn't see nothing. Turn it this way so the sun's not in y'all's face. What was I saying before I tripped? Do you remember what I was saying? No. I'm going to start something new. Nobody's perfect. But everyone's, no, let me not say that. I say most everyone's scratch what I just said. Everyone goes through something. No one is perfect. Most everyone is always trying their best. You know, there are some people who like staying stagnant and staying where they are in life. If you're trying to do better for yourself, get away from those people. They're not going to do anything but hold you back and hold you down in that place where you don't want to stay. You know, life is all about constant evolution. And when I say constant evolution, I mean you're constantly learning and you're constantly growing. If you're not learning, you're constantly repeating the same things you don't want to go through. You're doing it to yourself. I'm just going to let you know that now. If you are somebody who is seemingly in the same place, it's because you have not learned from the lessons that you are being presented with. And you're going to have to go through it over and over and over and over and over until you get sick of it and decide to do better. or until you decide to learn from it and just move on from it. Now, there are things in life that's going to hurt you, but at the end of the day, pain is an emotion that everyone has to deal with and everyone has to face. And it's going to stick with you until you decide to let it go. Now, I'm not saying, forget about it completely. I'm saying let go as in do yourself a favor and don't hang on to those emotions. By hanging on to those emotions, you're going to be constantly feeling sad, depressed, down, anxious about whatever you're going through. By letting go of those emotions, you're doing yourself a favor and you're allowing yourself to become happy again. Everybody's on a separate journey in life, and everybody's learning different things at different paces, and you just got to learn to accept people for where they are and decide whether or not people are, worth giving up on or not. If they seem to be trying their absolute best and you see that in them, you could try your best to help them through it. But if you see that they're all talk and that they're just doing the same things with absolutely no intentions on doing better for themselves, once again, do yourself a favor, hit the ejectocito, cuz you don't need to be in that situation. Just be happy. Be happy. In every single moment of your day, always choose happiness. I like to tell people all the time, there's a quote that I read. I don't remember who said it, but I did not come up with it. I ain't even got to explain. There's a quote that I like to recite. It says, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is in fact the path. Now that's not word for word. I added a little bit to it, but there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. In every single moment of your day, choose to do what makes you happy. If you're at a job that you don't like, everybody and their mama hiring. You can find another place. And I guarantee you, if you manifest what you want to do, you will be happy where you end up. If you're in a relationship that you don't want to be in, if you're not happy, get out of there. Ejectocito, cuh. You don't need to do it to yourself. Also, one thing that I have been wanting to get off my chest as of lately, I haven't made a video on it because every single time I think about it, it's like I just don't want to pick up my phone. But you are worth so much more than you think, so much more than you know. There's a lot of things that happen in life, and for some reason, people decide to prioritize other things in life over themselves. I just suggested that you do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, it's your life to live. If you're in any given situation and you're not happy with it, you have a choice. I understand it might be a tough decision to make, but you have a choice always. Your life is in your hands. You are the controller of your life. You could do whatever you choose. I know a lot of people who aren't happy with the situations that they are in, or are worried about the situations that they might be in. And the best advice that I try to give them is just, in any given moment, just do what makes you happy. Do the best thing that you could do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you don't prioritize yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you at all. Don't say preach it.
Preach it.
Amen. If you don't prioritize yourself, nobody else is going to prioritize yourself for you. At the end of the day, you need to be able to look yourself in the mirror and go, I'm worth it. I'm worth so much more than I thought I was worth. I'm worth so much more than these people think that I'm worth. I'm worth so much more, because you are. You are, in fact, worth so much more than anybody else could ever know. And once you start to learn your true worth, I guarantee your life will start to change even more for the better. But that's something you'll have to realize for yourself. If you don't feel like you're worth anything, look yourself in the mirror every night and tell yourself that you're worth it. I know you've heard the term fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I used to do a trick to myself all the time when I had no confidence in myself. I used to look myself in the mirror, dead in my eyes, and I used to tell myself that I love myself, and I used to hype myself up and tell myself that I look good, And the times that I told myself, I would make myself believe it. I would tell myself at least anywhere between around 10 to 15 times personally. And while I was doing it, I was faking it till I made it. I would make myself believe it until I was done with the affirmations, I guess. My manifestations for the time. I was speaking it into existence. And, you know, that goes with anything in life. If you're struggling with confidence, if you're struggling with, you know, being self-conscious about the way you look, I guess that plays into confidence. Whatever you're dealing with, you can reprogram your mind to think differently. It's all your choice. You control your life. Do anything you want. Y'all see this behind me? We are given a playground at the end of the day. You are here to do whatever it is that you want. There's always a way. And I'm telling y'all, there is always a way to do doggone near anything that you want. You have to love yourself and you have to love others. In order to love others, you have to know how to love yourself. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, you're not going to know how you deserve to be loved. And once again, let me reiterate, you're worth it. You deserve it. You deserve so much more. Be happy. If you're happy, good. I'm happy for you. Just don't forget your self-worth, because I promise you, a lot of people don't realize how much they're worth. And I'm sitting here telling you right now, you are worth it. Don't ever forget that. That's pretty much all for today's video. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I ask that you please like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video, or do nothing at all if you felt nothing at all. I appreciate you regardless. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the PROtent videos that I release whenever I release them. And until next time, don't forget to make it your goal to change the world one smile at a time. Peace out, y'all.